Some days I have good intros, or like I've thought of good intros, and they're really easy. But today, for whatever reason, I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I don't have much, except for the fact that this is my favorite sweatshirt. It says Up North. I love it. Wonderful color. But other than that, unfortunately, I don't have a quippy, clever intro for you guys today. So let's just roll the title sequence. Okay, so hopefully this video will be beneficial to you guys, and the topic is going to be LinkedIn. More specifically, hopefully you know of LinkedIn and you have a LinkedIn profile. If you do, first of all, go and follow Real Estate One. We're pretty good over at LinkedIn. We got like 26,000 followers or something like that. So, just first plug of the day is Real Estate One on LinkedIn. But the purpose of this video is going to be about hopefully utilizing LinkedIn to possibly get you guys some leads. And that takes us straight into tip number one on why you should be on LinkedIn. Is unlike other social media sites, because LinkedIn is technically social media, unlike Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, LinkedIn is literally designed for business. So while people are logging on to Twitter and Facebook to like unwind and not think about life too seriously, when people go on LinkedIn, that is kind of what they're doing. They're not there to kill time, if you will. Like if they're on LinkedIn, they're on LinkedIn for a purpose. And because of this, you might be surprised to find out that a lot of people, or a good amount of people, actually go on LinkedIn to try and find a real estate agent to work with. Even if they find you on another site, i.e. Facebook or wherever, there's a good chance that if they are business like-minded, that they'll probably check you out on LinkedIn. Another reason why, wait a minute. One of the difficult things about promoting your business on Facebook is the fact that every other real estate agent is probably also doing the same thing. So you have a lot more competition. Whereas if you go onto LinkedIn, there are not that many people, real estate agents in particular, promoting their business there. So your content should hypothetically stand out more because you have to wade through less real estate agent content. LinkedIn can almost guarantee you a higher engagement rate for your content because, let's be real here, you don't have to compete with funny videos or cute puppies and kittens or whatever else you're seeing on your page, right? Because again, when people go onto Facebook, they're going to unwind. When they go onto LinkedIn, they're going for business. They're not going for cute puppies, and you're not going to see cute puppies on LinkedIn. But if you do, send me that page. LinkedIn, believe it or not, is also a great place to post about open houses and events. Hold on, I'm going to read something off the screen for you. So basically, LinkedIn has a low signal to noise ratio, which means that other kinds of posts besides articles tend to do very well on LinkedIn. So, what did I just say? Because I have no idea. Basically, what this means is if you were to post the same exact open house announcement on Facebook as well as LinkedIn, I would dare to say that it will get better engagement on LinkedIn. Don't believe me? Try it yourself, and then feel free to come back to this video and tell me I'm wrong. Another reason you should be on LinkedIn is, while the idea of social media is to be social, I feel like we've gotten away from that in certain areas, whereas LinkedIn, it's literally about connecting with people, whether you actually mean to or not, but that's like kind of the goal. It's like, how many connections can you get? How many people do you know that would connect with you? Because honestly, yes, it's sort of like a friend request, but I feel like people don't care. Like the amount of people, so obviously I have a LinkedIn, but the amount of people that I'm connected with on there that I personally know is, I guarantee you, under 10%, right? because that's kind of the point. It's networking without networking. So, I mean, people go to LinkedIn to look for a job, so why can't people go to LinkedIn to look for a real estate agent, right? That's kind of LinkedIn's whole platform. They do well when they help people advance in their careers. And last but not least, I'm going to hopefully blow your mind with science or theory. I don't really know what it's called. But if there's this principle, and it's called the Pareto Principle. If you are unfamiliar, which there's a chance you are, because I know I was before I found this, basically, it's the idea that in many large networks, the vast majority of action is done by a very small number of people. So, for example, 15% of Twitter is responsible for 95% of all of its tweets. In most businesses, you'll find that 20% of your outreach efforts are responsible for 80% of your revenue. The more you look, the more you'll find examples of this Pareto Principle. As you might imagine, that could be the same for LinkedIn. The vast majority of people on LinkedIn never post anything, and they never reach out to anyone except to connect. So that means that if you post content regularly with hashtags and a mix of content, basically just being active on there, you will be much more likely to have your content seen by LinkedIn. I know, sorry to get really deep on you there with science, but that's why I'm here. Okay. So that's kind of the ending of this video on LinkedIn. If you liked it, if you want me to do more videos on LinkedIn and maybe go a little bit deeper, let me know. I will gladly do a in-depth on how you can use LinkedIn better. Why you need to continue to using LinkedIn, let me know. Drop a like, drop a comment. If this video gets decent engagement, I'll take that as a yes, and I will come up with another video for you guys on some more in-depth stuff for LinkedIn. So until the next video, have a good couple of weeks.